Hi, everybody. It is Sunday morning, October 23rd. It's 9 a.m. Got up at the crack of dawn this morning and watched CBS Sunday Morning. It's still one of the more interesting shows at times on television. And getting ready, I'm going to run down and make the boys breakfast, and then I've got some work to do around the house. That'll take the rest of the day. So I'm kind of off and running here. But I thought, what would be a really cool thing to do today? And I got a notification that Julian Lennon is coming to LA to be at Amoeba Music doing a signing on Tuesday. I don't know if I can get over there or not. But Jules, as we call him, we got together on a cruise that I was on, and we hit it off immediately. He's just a great guy. I really like him. And he contacted me and asked me if I would play on his new record. And I said, of course, I'd love to do it. And it came out last month. And I'm sure that's part of what he's going to be doing here at Amoeba Music, is promoting the new album, which is called Jude, Jude. But I thought I would just do a nice little quick thing here, and I'll play you the track that I worked on with him on the new album, and it's called Love Never Dies. And on this track, I'm reading the credits on here. The acoustic guitars on this are Charlie Corey, John McCurry, and Mark Spiro. The background vocals on this are Mark Spiro. I worked with Mark for years ago. It was really great to get involved in a project with him again. The electric guitar on this is John McCurry, and the piano is Tony Moore, and it says written by Tony Moore, and I'm on bass. It's an orchestral piece, but on this one I don't see anything listed because there's different tracks on here. One of them has the Bulgarian Symphony Orchestra. There's another one where a whole bunch of individual players are credited. So I'm really not sure who did the arrangements on this track that we did, but it might be somewhere, but it's not listed on the album credits that I'm looking at here. But it came out on September 9th, and I was really thrilled to be involved with him on this. And he's got a foundation called the White Feather Foundation. And I don't think there's anything on here about that. But it's really a wonderful foundation that he's created. And the idea that a portion of the proceeds of his album is going to that is really wonderful. And it's much appreciated. I'm looking here, a little more information here. It was mastered by Randy Merrill and mixed by Mark Stent, assisted by Matt Wolak. Percussion on this is Felix Higginbottom. It was produced by Julian and Justin Clayton. Programming was by Peter John Vitesse, and keyboards were Gregory Darling and Peter John Vitesse on the album. So that's that. Let me just go ahead and play you this track. It's called Love Never Dies. Beautiful, beautiful song. So here we go. Let me get that downbeat. Come on.
I'll be the wind that dries your tears. I'll be the voice nobody hears. I'll be the light that guides you home. I'll be the sense you're not alone. I'll be the whisper in your dreams. I'll be the love that's in between. I'll be the slight chill in the room. I'll be an old familiar tune that that long lost key you find. I'll be the creaking of the door. I'll be the feeling you want more of what I'm saying to remind you. All you believe is what defines you. So listen and hear me. You're not alone, you're always near me. Open your eyes, 'cause love never dies. Love never dies. 'Cause love never dies. Love never dies. That's why I'm staying to remind you. All you believe is what defines you. So listen, can't you feel me? You're not alone, you're always near me. Open your eyes, 'cause love never dies. I'll be the first thought of your day. I'll be the name you long to say. And I will never let you go, because my darling, you should know love never dies.
It's a beautiful song. Really thrilled I got to play with him on this. And this was what we did. I did this track remotely at my house during the COVID lockdown. And he was over in Europe. But it was one of the early projects I got to do when I started actually recording at home. And since then, I've done, I don't know, a dozen albums for people at home. It makes things a lot easier on certain levels. You know, it's hard to get together sometimes when you're continents apart. So Julian Lennon's new album, Jude. So check it out. All the tracks are great. Michael League played bass on a couple of those from Snarky Puppy. Michael's just a great guy and just an unbelievably great musician. So it's fun to be sharing some bass duties on this album with him. And other than that, yesterday there was incredible sadness that I just want to acknowledge, and that's the loss that Carly Simon experienced this past week, where she lost her two sisters to cancer one day apart, Joanna and Lucy. I mean, it's hard to fathom, you know, that Joanna died on Wednesday. It was a day before her 86th birthday, and you know, and then losing Lucy a following day, and she had lost her brother Peter back in 2018, also to cancer. I mean, I hope, you know, I hope Carly's okay through all of this in terms of her own well-being, but I can't quite imagine, you know, the emotion that she's been going through at that sense of loss in that short a period of time. It's just shocking. And they were great people. Joanna, I believe, she was an opera singer, and Lucy was a composer, and Peter was a fabulous photographer. And it's a gifted family. And my heart's really with her. I wrote to her. I haven't heard back. I don't expect to anytime soon. Just, you know, she's dealing with a lot. But, you know, my heart really is with the family. So take good care. I'll be back tomorrow. But lots to take care of today, so I'm going to get to work here. And we had a little bit of rain last night. I was hoping for more rain, and I was hoping it would be raining today, but all of a sudden it's just some blue sky and some kind of slightly gray clouds, but it doesn't look like rain clouds. So I don't know if we're going to get anything else out of this little sprinkle that came through. I was really hoping for some good soaking for all the trees and everything, but it is what it is. So I'm out of here. Have a fabulous rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.